Hello, Pirate family. And today is Friday, October 23rd. And I'm just going to spend a little bit of time, and I will make this one shorter because I know last week was a little bit lengthy given the information I had to provide. But today is a significant day. And not only is it another Friday, end of a week, but also it's the end of the first quarter. And this date carries a little more significance just of what it represents in terms of our accomplishment of having face-to-face instruction, having our Pinckney Virtual Academy go through the last 7 weeks. And in my perspective, and I hopefully yours as well, it's been a successful first quarter of the school year, and it's definitely been an experience like none other. And I couldn't be more proud of the work that our staff across the board continues to do, the support and work that you as parents and our students are doing as well, both at home in our virtual academy and here face to face. And it's quite the accomplishment that we've been able to sustain 7 weeks with minimal impact in terms of COVID. Total, we've had 3 cases, and those are the cases that I've made known here on our weekly updates. Thankfully, this week we've been free and clear. We've had no positive cases, and we're very thankful for that. And it is quite the accomplishment that we've been able to sustain teaching and learning for the past 7 weeks. And we'll talk a little more about what we look forward to having as we move forward for second quarter and beyond. But you know, there's a lot that we have to look and to celebrate. There's definitely a lot of struggles that we are working through, both here at school and I know at home. It definitely is a unique school year. It brings its own unique challenges, but I also want to just focus on the successes because there's a lot of good things that have been occurring. There's a lot of things that we need to celebrate, and we need to take time to do that because it's very easy to get focused on those things that aren't going well, or the challenges and the stresses and the anxieties, and those are real. And as I've made known, and we need to recognize that. But also, there's been a lot of successes, and just the work that our teachers are doing in the classroom, incorporating both face-to-face learning and simultaneously, or what we say, synchronous learning with our students happening in real time in the classroom is awesome. It's difficult, it's challenging. Technology doesn't always work the way we need it to, but I've been more than impressed. And not to say that we're not learning and improving along the way, but it has exceeded my expectations. Being a teacher myself, I've never had to take on that challenge, but it's been exciting. And I wanted to say kudos to everybody involved, especially those teachers who've been working tremendous amount of hours to plan, prepare, to really teach 2 classrooms simultaneously, 2 different school settings, and trying to meet the needs of all students the very best that they can. So kudos to everybody. But once again, not only face-to-face instruction here, but with our Pinckney Virtual Academy at home as well. I think our virtual Fridays that we have going on today and each and every Friday has been a great benefit, but also been very pleased with the learning that our students are doing at home. Obviously, is asynchronous; it's not happening in real time, but our students are engaged in meaningful learning. I see that from my own students when they share with me when I get home what they were engaged in. And the conversations I've had with parents, they've been extremely pleased. They love the time it provides for them with their own children. Students are generally done by noon, and then they can start their weekend, and so provides a little more flexibility. So it's been a great resource for us and for our staff who are under an immense amount of pressure and the pace Monday through Thursday. It allows them to step back, hopefully, just to begin that process of reflecting, processing, and preparing for the next week ahead. So they're invaluable. I couldn't imagine doing it without the Fridays. So I think it was definitely the right decision for our district to move in this direction. Thank you for the support, and we're looking forward to sustaining them as long as they're needed. And for right now, that's for the immediate and even long-term future. This past week, we actually the week prior week we had our SAT testing here at the high school, which is where I'm at this afternoon filming this. It's one of the most beautiful places we have in the media center here at our high school. But we had our SAT testing, and these are for our seniors who, as juniors last year, unfortunately missed the SAT test because of the quarantine and the COVID shutdown. So we were able to administer that successfully for both our face-to-face students and inviting those students who are in our virtual academy in to complete that test. And we're finishing up makeups and taking care of all that. And next week we have our PSAT test. And so we're going to be administering the same process for our students who need to participate in that. So that's a great victory, great success. And as you know, just a little bit ago, we had to close the high school down because of our first COVID case, and we had to do some contact tracing. And our teachers stepped up in a very short amount of time to plan and prepare meaningful learning for our students, and organize Zoom sessions. And really, it proved to us that the work we're doing is paying off, because if or when we do need to close for a prolonged period of time, and that very well may have to happen, especially given the rate of cases that we're seeing throughout the state and through the country, and even our local county at this time, we're more than ready if or when that happens. Our teachers have proven that. I think just the Fridays that we have, and just the simultaneously face-to-face and virtual learning that we have going throughout our schools has gotten to this point where I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressed about it. I'm not anxious about it. I'm very confident that if or when we do have to close a building or a school or the entire district for health reasons, that we're more than ready to continue on the learning and teaching at home. So just a lot of positives that we see, and it's just a credit to all the hard work that everybody is committed to doing and continues on giving on behalf of our students, our families, and to our community. Here at the high school this week, we are able to celebrate homecoming. And I say we, it's really the high school community, student government leadership under the guidance of Miss Lori Maurer. And just want to say thank you to all of them to putting some sense of normalcy back into a high school experience. And homecoming is a huge event, and just one of the best times of the year. High schools, the homecoming assemblies, and just the processes and the celebrations of who we are as a school community, a Pinckney Pirate family. And they're able to instill some of that this week. And they produced a video that I posted up on our Facebook page that hopefully you get a chance to watch. Just incorporates some of the fun, just some of the things that we honor our students and our groups, and just all that high schools encompass, and what makes high school experience so special, and highlights our band. You'll hear them playing throughout. And so if you get a chance, take the 10 minutes to watch that video. It just really showcases what makes high school special. And when you're not here, that's the stuff that we miss. And so we're fortunate that we're able to be here to have that. I know there's students throughout the state, throughout this area and country, they're not in school at all, and they have no opportunity to celebrate even just a small part of that. So we're very blessed to be able to have that. It is homecoming week. They had Spirit Week this week here. I'm wearing my Pinckney Pirate, my esports jersey. Just a lot of excitement. And so with homecoming, we get a chance to celebrate a lot of the groups, and more so just our athletics. And athletics is a big part of any school district, and especially a high school and even the middle school. And to be honest with you, early August, we weren't feeling very confident that we're gonna be able to offer athletics. We're getting, news that it wasn't gonna be able to happen. And the fact that, we were able to have a full season across the board with all our fall sports, none of the sports had to be shut down, and is a success we need to recognize and to celebrate. And had a lot of just successes throughout from a competitive standpoint, but the fact that all of our sports were engaged and students could participate is an accomplishment within itself. And so I just want to congratulate the students and the coaches representing, teams ranging and including our girls field hockey team, the swim and dive, volleyball, boys soccer, our equestrian team, girls golf, boys tennis, our esports, our football teams, our boys and girls cross country, and this includes our middle school teams as well. And I'd especially like to share a shout out and recognition for our cross country teams, both our boys and girls. And if you didn't see, they both claimed the SEC championship just over a little bit a week ago. And tomorrow they're going to be competing in a regional that we're hosting. It's actually at the Manley Bennett Field in Hamburg. And then they'll be preparing for the state meet, which is going to happen on November 7th. And I'm pretty sure this still holds true, but our boys team has been ranked second in the state. And our girls, I have no doubt, are probably going to be placed in maybe the top 5 or 10 come the state meet. And so just great accomplishment from both those organizations, and from all our student athletes, from our coaches who helped make this a safe and successful athletic fall season. And we're looking forward to the winter season as well. We haven't gotten guidance from MHSAA. I think that's supposed to actually maybe come this afternoon about what the winter season is going to look like. And so once we get that, we'll definitely pass that information on. But as I stated, homecoming week here. We missed homecoming. Traditionally, it would have been a few weeks back, but we're taking advantage of our last regular season home game, which is tonight, and that's Friday, October 23rd. Obviously, I'm not sure when you're gonna be watching this video, but we're hosting our final regular season game against cross county colleagues and rivals, Fowlerville. And we're excited to be able to have more of our students in attendance because of the cap that has been raised to 1,000 participants. So we're definitely excited to have more of our students who have been able to participate, and even more important, just our amazing band, because they're such an important part of our school community, our district, and obviously our football program. And we're excited to hear them. Hopefully, the weather we're expecting is going to move out before game time, which I think it will. And earlier this week, our high school band provided a showcase for parents and for the team here at the high school, showcasing their talents during what we call the modified version of our annual Bandorama event. And they just sounded awesome in the gymnasium. And we shared some videos. If you haven't had them on our Facebook page, please take once again a little bit of time just to watch our talented students in action. And we're looking forward to having them and hearing them play tonight at the football games. And so we want to wish our Pirates the very best this evening as they get ready for the state playoffs next week. And if we win tonight, there's a very good chance that we could be hosting a playoff game sometime next week. So once again, great job to all our students involved in our athletic groups. And we know there's students involved in extracurricular activities throughout the high school. So just very proud and pleased that we're able to provide these opportunities for everybody. So once again, another just staple of successful first quarter. And as we move forward, it's more important than ever because we want this to continue. We don't want this to ever to come to a pause or have to stop. And we need to be as diligent as ever as keeping in up with our safety protocols. As unfortunately, we are seeing a trend, as I stated earlier, from COVID numbers increasing throughout the country, even internationally, throughout the state of Michigan, and which is new here in Livingston. It's actually increasing in Livingston County. We've been pretty steady, staying very low. We're definitely seeing some increases. We're hoping there are the spikes are going to go back down, but that's yet to be determined. And so we may have to respond to that in the next weeks and months ahead. But we need your help. We need to have everybody continue helping and working alongside us. We want to make sure that we can keep face-to-face available for those who so choose. And we want to see our winter sport programs get started and sustained throughout the season. So once again, we need your help to make this happen. We all need to continue wearing our masks, not just wearing our masks, but wearing them properly. We need to wear them here at school. Our athletes need to wear them when they're out in the practice field or in the gymnasium. And we need to make sure our students understand we're doing this so that they can stay here. We are seeing some students who are starting to give a little bit of pushback. It's not a lot, and we've been coaching and mentoring them along the way. But there's a time where we're going to have more firm conversations, whether that's with myself, with Dr. Sharing, the team here at the high school. But it's not negotiable. It's not something that we can choose to do or not do. So if you're going to be here and you choose to be part of our face-to-face, that means you choose to help keep one another safe. I'm going to help keep you safe, and I need you to help keep me and everybody else safe. And so we're going to make sure we're working on that throughout the weeks ahead. And, obviously we need to just continue being diligent, washing our hands, using sanitizer, staying home when we're sick, screening ourselves. All these strategies are not only help with COVID, but as it'll help us keep us healthy in all various aspects, especially as we're entering the flu season. So once again, I encourage everybody to get a flu shot. Let's do everything we can to keep ourselves, our families, our friends, our colleagues, our peers healthy, because once again, we have done a great job the first quarter. And it's going to be challenging. We have the holidays ahead. We have just a winter season. We're going to be inside more. And I think we need to be focused, not let loose a little bit on our protocols. We need to stay diligent. And, we want, the students want to be here. Staff wants to be here. I want to be here. And our families want the students to be engaged. And so if we have to close because that's what we've been directed to do, we'll do that. But we want to keep our schools open as long as possible, not only for the teaching and learning, but for all those great programs I just referenced. And so, but we're going to need to make sure we stay on top of things. So I'll keep you up to date on the numbers. Once again, we've been fortunate. We've had 3 total numbers of COVID positive cases here. Very small number of people have had to be quarantined. That's great. One of the lowest in the county, if not the lowest, maybe next to our partners in Fowlerville who are playing tonight football. But we want to continue that. We had a great week this week. It is a day-by-day, week-by-week process. So thank you for your support. Thank you for all that you do and continued staying informed by watching these videos. I wish you all the best this weekend. It's a great weekend. College football in the Big Ten starts, and a lot to look forward to. Let's focus on the things that are going well, the celebrations, and continue making this a great school year for everybody. Once again, hope you're all doing well. look forward to seeing many of you tonight's football game. God bless you all, and let's go Pirates.